When you design your community around cars, you get cars. But when you design your community around people, you get people.
The site you're looking at, General Motors site, is sort of like the white area, or that's an 80-acre piece of property.
Good idea.
We've got a pretty good sense of what the majority of Ewing residents want to see, and when they're asking about residential or apartments, thinking about this whole area being developed as apartments, single-use development.
They want to be able to walk from wherever the houses are here, but also the township. They want to come in and walk around, go to a coffee shop, go to a restaurant. They'd like to have a bookstore, but they don't want any big box stores.
The things that people said they wanted was sit-down restaurants. We've got a lot of dollar stores, we've got a lot of fast food stores, we've got a lot of diners in Ewing. Basically the strongest development sector, the strongest market sector, well, first is housing, but second is convenience retail. Just the kind of stuff that people in Ewing say they want. Repeatedly, every time we asked the question, this was a trade-off analysis, the quality of the development, the quality of the experience came out on top every single way we cut it. Behind Marazzo's here are community soccer fields and some open space that's owned by Mercer County. And obviously, just beyond the Navy site, we have an airport. There's a post office just over on the other side of the tracks in West Trenton. But we have some really important open space and recreational resources right in the neighborhood here. Doesn't matter.
What about offices?
Student housing.
This side, you're going to have a lot of pedestrians.
There's free parking. Better sidewalks.
That would be really convenient right by the train station. You drop off your kids.
Making a destination beyond the borders of Ewing.
So that market study, keep going back to that.
And I think it has to have really great public spaces.
I think having the public plaza associated with the station or adjacent to the station.
Bike paths, on-street bike paths, and bicycle parking.
You can have like a little marketing, put that educational events, pre-K through college.
Maybe a bike station parking facility.
Going along the lines.
You know what? In terms of shows too, I mean, being in terms of the idea with the GM, you can even have like a little car show there.
I think it should have should be based around two axes, so you have two primary entrance points to try to divide.
That's a great idea.
Some of the things that we thought would be nice would be some professional offices, doctors, dentists, accountants, things like that. Then we talked about some of the non-commercial things, which were the community center, maybe a live theater like they're doing in South Orange. The plaza could be possibly covered, a pavilion where we could have the farmers market. And then, possibly parking behind the retails to make them more pedestrian friendly along the front, and then the back would be the access for parking.
We talked about trying to make sure that we use the train station opportunity at going over Parkway Avenue to also allow the platforms to become a pedestrian bridge tying the quadrants together. So it becomes a pedestrian hub as well as being a transit station. It also provides a convenient linkage to Parkway Avenue and the destination served by the buses there.
How can that West Trenton train station or a train station in that area become an important gateway for redevelopment? And it could be a gateway for a number of different things. It could be a gateway for the new development that takes place. It could be a gateway for the College of New Jersey, which is Ewing, and maybe people will use the train station to get back and forth from the college. It could be a gateway to the airport. Why not take the train to the plane and have some kind of shuttle connect the train station to the airport? It could be a gateway to the history of the area and the history of the GM plant.
Well, a unique idea that was brought up was the idea of, if you have structured parking, putting some recreation on top of the garage, if you have maybe some basketball courts or some sort of outdoor space, so that the parking deck is actually used for more than just parking.
If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. Other than that, I think your input's been great. Thanks.